Welcome to the ninth chapter of the series. In the end, I decided to create a new manager with international footballer reputation and continue managing Chievo Verona. We will see what has happened during the end of December. The first match in the second stint of the season was a complete success with a 3-0 victory away against Cagliari, who were 6th placed. I made one further change to the tactics that was not shown in the previous chapter, that was set the defensive line to long passing, the midfield line to medium passing, and the strikers to short passing, because I remember that more than once before I had seen the ball sent to the strikers for them to immediately give the ball all the way back to the centre backs, which is unacceptable. The Cagliari team had more possession as it is custom, and though they had many more shots, it was actually a pretty dominating performance from us, as we controlled them very well, and they had only bad long shots during most of the match. They didn't get their first close shot until the 60 some minutes into the game, and the first two close shots that they had were caused by very poor mistakes by my centre backs, who gifted the ball to their players and left them run alone against the goalkeeper, who performed well in the one against ones to get the strikers, the rivals, to send the ball wide. And you can see here the stats. They got 15 shots, yes, but only 3 on target, and out of those 15, 11 from long range. Only 2 shots from close range that were created by their own play. On the other side, we had 9 shots and only 4 of them from long range. The next game was a must-win kind of game, as we were playing against Bologna, who are placed in the relegation zone, so it was a team that was on our level and we could get something from this, and we again dominated. This time almost got as much possession as them, and we had several very good chances from close range, all of them, but their goalkeeper was better than the rating that he got, and in the end we only managed to get one goal in the 75th minute. Then they got their goal in one of their few and their only good chance, and only one of the few 3 were them that they had from short distance. The ball was sent far to Rolando Bianchi, who ran off the Gianpaolo Bellini, who was replacing Gennaro Sardo, because Sardo was being tired, and I decided to give him a chance in the few last minutes of the match. In the end it backfired and only served for Bologna to get the equalizer and ruin our victory that would have put us in 16th place. You see, they had 4 shots from long distance out of the 7 that they had in total, and all our 7 were from close distance. Then I set up 2 friendlies When against similar reputation Livorno, who scored again in the last minute of the match. This time we barely got any shot, so we got as many possession as they had. But the worst performance in the offensive side of the match wasn't because the tactic stopped working or anything like that, but because I feel that all the players that I didn't use that either are not familiar with the tactics or that were more of them not good enough or with very poor match fitness. So it was natural that we were going to play at much lower level than the one we had. We then went with a second friendly at the start of January against smaller team Padova. We battered them with 4 goals, but still conceded the possession to them, and they had more shots than us, but again, most of them from long range. However, they still had quite a few good chances. Apart from the 2 goals that they had, they managed to get 2 one-on-one chances against Berisha, our new goalkeeper, that was able to save them very well. He did a very good match despite the poor anticipation of just 4. Worrying thing, despite fielding again a very weakened side, that Padova managed to get all those chances. The win and draw in the league set us in 17th and 18th position with the same points as the 17th, and finally in good position to get out of the relegation zone. I don't know what team we have to play in our match in hand. Farias and Morero are going out of the team in a few days, I hope, as they are barely used at all, and I could use the funds for any new signing. The new players that are coming in are Etrit Berisha, who is the second best keeper, except that I don't like his very poor anticipation, but still he's reported to be better than Squizzi, our second goalkeeper to date. Then I bought to replace Dainelli, Jonathan Maidana, who looks not especially very powerful in the air, but he was the best that I could get. Then Igor Budan, as I only have 3 strikers that I think are trustworthy. 2 of them are from the poacher position and only 1 for the target man position. So I looked for target men I could buy, and this is the best that I could find. Very high determination, bravery, aggression, good positioning and off the ball, good influence to have the players look for him, good hitting, very good strength and jumping, poor in speed and dribbling, but that's not really something I need from him. And to replace the sales and players that are not going to feature anymore in the wings, as Drame has been sold, comes Radoslav Sabachnik to play in the right fullback position, which makes that Gianpaolo Bellini will have his chance playing in the left side, as that's actually his natural position, and I will give him the benefit of the doubt that his poor performances came from playing in the opposite side to what is his natural. In fact, in the last friendly, even if it was against a very poor team, he managed to score 2 goals, one of them from a penalty. So for this coming month, we have 4 matches: one against Fiorentina, then AC Milan, Genoa, and Lazio. A hard month. The only team I think we can beat is Genoa, as we did beat them in the first round of the league. Fiorentina is a team against which I think we might have a chance to surprise them, but very slim. And maybe Lazio, as I think, if I remember right, they are not doing very good in the league, but still they are supposedly clearly stronger than us. We will see what we get. I hope at least we get 3 points of Genoa, and anything more will be a good extra. And that is all for today. See you next time.